Why do some people lose interest in manifesting their SP once they get the self-concept in place? That's a great question. I'd love to answer it. Some people may not like this answer, but I encourage you to debate it in the comments and share it around with your friends and let me know what you think of it. At the end of the day, some people in my coaching world, and even, the coaching worlds of some of my colleagues, find that in the middle of a coaching program, they decide to switch gears or manifest a new person and give up on this specific person. Now, why is this? In some instances, it's because they're tired and they're not seeing movement and they've made a personal decision that they want to give up. But in many other instances, which not a lot of people talk about because then some people get a little bit scared, is once you actually have the supremely high self-concept of a woman or man, yeah, I'm talking to my fellas also, that knows he's hot shit, that knows that she is amazing, incredible, a total prize. What actually ends up happening is you realize the only thing that made that person special was the pedestal you put them on. This is what we call a trauma bond, my love. Because at the end of the day, what you actually end up realizing in that situation is that man or woman validated you by not validating you. And the reason that that bond felt so intense that you just couldn't let it go for years on end, you spent money, time, energy, and effort on it to just end up with empty hands, is because what you realized was the only thing that attracted you to that person was when they validated your poor self-conception or when they validated the poor conception of them back at you. That's actually what made that bond so intense. Because every time they ghosted you, it fed the neuroreceptors in your brain certain types of neurochemicals to once again reinforce the fact that you're not valuable, to once again reinforce the fact that you're not chosen, to once again reinforce the fact that you're only eligible for hot and cold behavior, men and women that go in and out, rather somebody that goes all in. And every time you got that validation, like a sick kick, you were like, oh my God, this is the person that I want. This is the person that I need. This is the person that I can't be without. And meanwhile, all your friends were telling you, look at all the red flags he's got. Look at all the red flags she's got. How can you stick around? You know what was happening? Your brain was plying you with chemicals to be like, this is the most seen I've ever felt. This is the most heard I've ever felt. Bro, you were just hopped up on chemicals. And once you actually clear the fogginess in your head, you realize it was never them to begin with.